So today for class, we're going to continue our unit on soccer, and we're going to take a look at passing and trapping the ball. So what does it look like to successfully pass and successfully trap the soccer ball? So what I want you to do is turn to your partner and have a really quick discussion on both of those things. What does it look like to pass, and what does it look like to trap? Following partner discussions, consider having pairs share the responses with the class. Consider recording correct responses on poster paper for future reference. As an additional activity, consider having students watch the passing and trapping video from the MLSE Shape Up website prior to the lesson. So what we're going to do now, we have some ideas on what it looks like to pass and trap the ball, is we're actually going to give it a try with our warm-up. The warm-up is called I Can Handle This. What you're going to do with your partner, with one ball, you're going to move around the space, dribbling the ball back and forth. On my signal, I'm going to say stop, and I'm going to give you an activity to do with your partner. Maybe it's going to be kick the ball 5 times using the inside of your left foot. Okay, that's what you're going to do. When you're done, you're going to start moving around in the space again and waiting for my second signal to stop. Each time we stop, and then we start again, we're going to move a little faster so we're getting warmed up. So the first time we're going to walk, then we're going to pick up the pace to a mid-pace jog, and then a little faster even still. But we always want to make sure that we're moving safely in space. We're aware of the people that are around us. So one person from your partner, stand up now and grab a ball. Prior to the activity, be sure to inspect the activity area for safe traction and to eliminate potential hazardous conditions. Outline the boundaries for the activity, keeping a safe distance from walls and obstacles. We're now going to go through 4 different passing and trapping drills. What I want you to do is work with your partner or group, as I say. We're going to start off with partner pass. So with your partner, you're going to pass back and forth, and it's really important that you focus again on that success criteria that we talked about for passing and for trapping. So let's get started with partner passing. Partners stand 10 meters apart and practice passing and receiving a soccer ball, focusing on technique. Students should practice passing with the inside of both feet, and they should stop the ball each time with a trap before passing the ball back to their partner. We just finished partner passing. Now let's get started with passing on the move. In groups of 3, students stand in the shape of a triangle. 2 students have a ball. Student 1, without a ball, runs back and forth like a pendulum, receiving passes on the run from students 2 and 3, stopping them and returning them to the passer. Players switch positions every 30 seconds. We're now going to go through 2 activities which will help us use open space. 3 students each occupy 1 pylon area. One of the outside 2 students has the ball and passes to the students next to him or her and then runs to the new open corner. The student receives the ball, passes to the student who has not yet touched the ball, and then runs to the open corner. Continue passing and running to the open corner. Passers must go around the outside of the square and not through the middle of the square. Students set up in a similar fashion to pass and find space. The student without the ball, who is closer to the open corner, waves and calls out, "I'm open," and receives a pass. The third student then runs to the new open corner, waves and calls out, "I'm open," and receives a pass from the student with the ball. Students continue moving to an open space and receiving a pass. Our next activity is follow the pass, so let's get started. Activity D, follow the pass. Working in groups of 4, students set up 3 pylons in the shape of a triangle. There is a student at each pylon and 1 student with a ball who doubles up at a pylon. The student with the ball passes to the student facing them, follows the pass, and takes the spot of the student who has received the pass. The student who received the pass passes to the next person around the triangle and then follows the pass to take the place of the person they passed to. Students continue passing and replacing the person they passed to for the duration of the activity. We'll now practice our trapping, passing, and moving to an open space with a mini game. Divide students in groups of 4 to 6. Students play a mini game of 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 keep away. Remind students of strategies such as moving to an open space and communicating with their partner. Our cool down activity today is Cool Leader, so you're going to stay in your groups of 4 and get moving around the space. Students line up in groups of 4 and move around the activity area. They slowly decrease the activity level after each lap or half lap, from a run to a quick jog to a jog and finally a slow jog, decreasing their heart rate. As they move around the activity area in their line, the last person in the line quickly runs and replaces the leader. The new student at the end of the line immediately moves to the front and replaces the new leader. This change of leaders takes place for the duration of the movement around the area. Students must move at a pace that allows the group to stay together. After completing 4 laps, students work in their groups completing a stretch. Each stretch should be held for at least 10 to 15 seconds. So before you leave, what I'd like you to do in your groups is give yourself a thumbs up, thumbs middle, or thumbs down based on our learning goal for today, which was passing and trapping the ball.